Hi, my name is Tan Jae-ying. My metric number is 196605. Today I'm going to talk about what is about my project for my global volunteer. So my project is called Sexual Education Project. So it's about support, educate and prepare the children in Vietnam for the sexual education. So this is my project member.
Hello, I'm Katja. I'm from Germany. I'm 23 years old and I studied social work in Germany.
What is your first impression on our project? We call it SEP.
First of all, our project started last week, so 1 week ago. And it was really nice to meet so many people from different countries, and for example from Malaysia, from Indonesia, and also we have some members from Germany
and India and Switzerland. It's really so like everyone is from different background and culture, like even Germans, there are few Germans, but they are also having different background and culture.
So it was really nice on the first day to meet everyone, and then they introduced about our project. It was really interesting, and then they explained us our task and our things what we have to do. And my impression was really positive. And what about you?
For me, I was quite excited for the project to start also because I feel that sexual education project is really important to bring out the awareness for children in elementary school or primary school, so that to equip them with knowledge so that they can protect themselves and from sexual abuse.
And I had also experience in Germany about creating workshops, but I had no idea how it works here in Vietnam and to work with people from other cultures. But my first impression was really positive, and now we also can see that it's really good organized, because for every class we want to prepare, we have to write a script and a template.
And we have to do maybe a PowerPoint slide for all the things that we want to deliver to the students. So for the first day of class, we have to introduce our own culture first, because the children have to feel connected with us by knowing our culture, where are we from and who are we, so that they will feel more trusted and safe when we deliver the sexual education knowledge. That's what our project is about. And today we just have our first class for the students, so we had a lot of fun because the children in the class were quite, their understanding is better than what I expected, because for Vietnamese kids, they only know Vietnamese and they know a very little English. So before this, we thought that it's very hard to communicate with the children, even though we have some local volunteers to help us to translate. But after the first class, when we introduce where are we from, like for example, I introduced that I'm from Malaysia, and some of the kids know where is Malaysia because it's so near, or even they know where is Germany, even it's so far from them. So I think the kid is really smart and brilliant, and they're really cute.
And today we had also a training. It was a training for us about the body parts, and we heard about the high abortion rate in Vietnam. So many children were abused from older people, also from family members. So it's really hard to teach about sexual education. But for example, the kids today, they were very young, so it's really hard for us to teach about this important topic with so young children.
Because for our project, we have classes in different districts in Vietnam or Ho Chi Minh City. So for today's classes, the children, their age range is from 5 to 10. So
But
before
most
this,
of them were maybe 7.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it was, yeah.
Yeah, so it's around that age. And before this, when we were preparing for the classes, we were so afraid that if it's too complicated when we explain it, we were so afraid that they how to say, they don't know what are we talking about, and then they can't concentrate on it, and then the class will be like a disaster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we also will teach in some workshop older students in secondary school or high school.
Yeah.
I think that we can put more knowledge in it, because with the young people it's important to teach about the important points. And
Yeah, and for this field, in the classes that we are going to teach, we are going to include the body parts and let the children know that it's important to protect their own body because they are the boss of the body. And for the workshop, our target audience are for the secondary school students and also high school students in Vietnam, because they are growing already, and they need to have this kind of like safe sex knowledge, or their how to say, or even the LGBT community about this.
Yeah, and it's also interesting in our project that we prepare all the classes together. So it's also a difference between Malaysia and Germany, for example. So it's really interesting to be in exchange how it is in Malaysia, how it is in Germany, what we are learning in school, or
Yeah, because when we discussed today, actually we find out that normally in Asian country, for the sexual education part is quite not that open-minded in Asian countries, but in Germany or Switzerland, they are really like, how to say, they are so open-minded that they can talk about it. And so I think that the sexual abuse cases in like Western countries are lower, right?
Yeah, I think so too, that they are lower, but we are also thinking that we can improve the lessons there. But of course in schools in Germany it's normal that teachers teach about sexual education.
Yeah, and besides body part, we will also teach the children about their puberty, like what's happening to their like bodies when they are growing up, like they will have pubic hair,
about the period,
or their boobs will grow bigger. Yeah, so it's not just about body parts, it's also about puberty and knowledge in protecting themselves.
Yeah.
And the workshop we covers topic like LGBT community.
And we also will go to the countryside, to another province, and we will see the difference between the countryside and the city, because I have the feeling in the school we were today, it was a really good developed school. So
and also we will have a trip to Dalat or Da Nang to teach the children there the same thing also, the sexual education knowledge. Because they are living in the countryside and not in the city, so I think it will be a very good exposure for us too, because we are not just teaching in the city, we're also teaching in the countryside.
So my first impression, or my impression about the first week, is very positive, and I'm really excited how will be the project.
Same for me. So that's all for our like introduction to our projects. So thank you. Bye.